if Naruto was banished. But it's not gonna be like my it's gonna start off like my other one, but it's gonna be different. So let's just get into it. So Naruto actually gets defeated by Sasuke, and Sasuke runs. So Naruto pretty much goes to the village when he put in the hospital, and Sasuke is even more loved, and Naruto is hated way more than in canon. So when he get out, a whole bunch of villagers say you demon, you couldn't even bring out Uchiha back, but you want us to acknowledge you. And then Sakura and Ino would come up and slap Naruto. And then they would say, you couldn't even bring my Sasuke back. And we're supposed to believe in you, but you don't, but you want to be acknowledged. You couldn't even bring one person back. And then Hinata said, why didn't you keep your promise, Naruto? And then she ran away. And then Ino said, look at what you done did, Naruto. And she chased after Hinata. Sakura slapped him again and said, don't ever try to promise me anything else again. I hate you. I wish you left instead of Sasuke. And she stomped on Naruto like, wow. So this how people think of me for real. He was like, alright, I respect that. They don't gotta like me. I don't even care. And then he go to Tsunade to tell her what happened in the mission. And then after he finished, he said, that I was gonna ask you to come here anyway. You're banished from the leaf. Naruto was like, alright. And then he said, how long do I have to leave the village? She said, you have a week to gather up all your belongings. And then Naruto said, cool. Naruto said, oh yeah, and then this one, Naruto gonna be a full Uzumaki, just to let you know. Just to let you know. So Naruto gonna try to go to the Uzumaki clan, Whirlpool village. So yeah. So pretty much he's gonna get attacked by kunai, shuriken, and Senbon flying everywhere. He gonna create shadow clone to protect himself. And then he gonna say, I'm a Uzumaki. Then she says, you're right here. Then you say, yes, I'm full Uzumaki. My mom was Kushina Uzumaki and my father was Minato Uzumaki. And then pretty much Karin would say, oh. And he would say, oh, who are you? And then she would say, oh, my name is Karin. So Karin would be able to get away from Orochimaru. I'm gonna say that. And then Naruto would say, okay, since it's just us two, do you think you would want to build a village? And then Karin would say, sure. Naruto would say, I have to get stronger first. For the net, so isn't Naruto 13 after the guard incident, or is he 12? So I'm gonna say for the next 4 years, Naruto trains. And he creates his own shadow clones called insta clones. So they're basically shadow clones that learn faster. Learn things easier. So Naruto actually unlocked the Uzumaki chains. By this time he unlocked the Uzumaki chains, Karin has unlocked the Uzumaki chains. They both have proficient usage in it. Different things like that. So, and Naruto is a seal master. He mastered wind, lightning, and water chakra natures. And different things like that. He mastered the Uzumaki taijutsu style. Mastered the swordsmanship of Uzumaki, called the Uzu sword technique. And yeah. Naruto right now is high Kage level, low God level. Well, low Atsuki level. He knows the Flying Rising and Rasengan. As always. For his lightning affinity, he would make something called purple lightning. And then this one he would add a full fox, so the fox wouldn't hinder his learning. So him and Fox would become friends. He would get KCM1. Jiraiya, meanwhile, flashback, Jiraiya goes to the Leaf Village a week later and says, Tsunade, where's Naruto? And then she said he should be leaving the Leaf now. And he says, where is he? He should be at his house. He says, Naruto's not at his house. Then she says, oh, I guess he left early. Then Jiraiya would say, left early for what? Then she would say, we banished him from the Leaf. Jiraiya would just say, you are dead to me. And he would walk away. He would be pressingly trying to find Naruto, but would never be able to find him. So, yeah, let's get it. Naruto would say, the first thing we need to start a village is money. But we also need help. And I think if I can get Gar to help me get missions to find us, that would be easy. And he would say, Gar, can you help me create my own village? Please don't tell any other village. Gar would say, your wish is my command, Naruto. Well, not your wish is my command, but I hold it down for you, bro. Yeah. Because Gar and Naruto brotherly figures, you feel me? And then, so yeah. Naruto would go back, he would say, okay, so now we need to go and recruit help. For the first month of looking, Naruto, Karin would be back. She would be fixing up the place with Naruto clones. He would give all them clones 50% of his chakra. And then he would be walking, he would meet 3 kids. It would be 3 kids on one side and 2 kids on another. He would say, it's okay. Why are y'all out here on the street by yourself? It's 12 o'clock a.m. It's 12 a.m. They would say we don't have they shivering and everything. They said we don't have a home. And by the way, Naruto would still have told something, but Jiraiya wouldn't be able to track him because Gamakichi isn't matured enough. And Gamabunta has 2 different summoners already beside Naruto. So it would be difficult. And Naruto would have whoop at something. He would find it in Uzumaki Library. And he would find alligator summon. Not an alligator summon, but he would find a hawk summon. He would say, 1 second, y'all. He would bite his thumb. Then he would wipe the blood off. He would say, summoning jutsu. And then the wolves would come. He would say, can y'all huddle up around these kids? But he would only use no chakra to summon the alpha male and alpha female. They would say, wouldn't it be best to get them back to your house? He says, I don't think these kids too cold to be able to move for long. We'll leave first thing in the morning. Have you kids ate? They would say, we haven't ate all day. Naruto would say, oh my God. He would send a shadow clone to Karin. And he would say, Karin, can you create like a small house with about 5 bedrooms? Tell my other clones to do it. And then Karin would say, what for? I found some kids. So, he would say, I seen some kids out here. They're in the cold and they're homeless. And he would say, oh my God, get them here right away. He would say, I can't, they're too cold to be able to move. And then she would say, oh. Naruto, he would give 3 of the kids his cloak and 3 of the kids his shirt. They would say, aren't you cold, mister? He would say, no, I have a special friend who can protect me from the heat. Well, from the cold. And he would, of course, be talking about Kurama. Kurama would put in thin layers of chakra around Naruto to protect him from the heat. And then the kids would be huddled up. He said, you 3 get on the black one. You 3 get on the gray one. The gray one is the female alpha. Well, the alpha female, and then the alpha male, the 3 other kids got on. And then I just said, I know I seen both of those types of eyes before. And he said, it don't matter. He took them back to Karin, and then they had like heat. Karin had to start cooking breakfast and everything in her house. And then she said, everybody has a bed, their cover, and new clothes. Everybody would pick out their own new clothes. It would be the different colors of the rainbow. She would say, always love to be bright. And then they would say, yay. She would cook them some scrambled eggs and some bacon and stuff. And then they would eat. And then Naruto would say, okay, first thing, are y'all from any clans or anything? And then three of the boys who are together, the 3 boys who sat on the male, they would say, we're Uchiha. Well, 2 boys would say, we're Uchiha. And then it would be a shy girl behind her. He would be like, this is our little sister. She's an Uchiha too. Even though they're triplets, the triplets, but the girl is the youngest triplet. And then he would look at the other two kids, he would say, purple eyes. What clan are you two from? Then the two girls would say, we're from the Hyuga clan. And then he would say, oh, why aren't you in the Leaf Village? Then the Uchiha would say, our parents were from a rival Uchiha clan. And then the Hyuga would say, our mom left the Hyuga clan a couple of years ago. And Naruto would say, oh, where are your parents? They never came back from a mission. Naruto said, oh, dear God. Then he said, okay, so what y'all want to do? Then he said, we want to train. Karin, I need to go and handle the business. Can you train her for me? And then Naruto said, I'm your big brother, and this your big sister Karin. I'm your big brother Naruto. The oldest boy Uchiha name would be Yuri. The second would be Yuki, and the girl's name would be Shui. And the two girl Hyuga name would be Kawi and Maui. Maui and Kawi. Kawi and Maui, yeah. So yeah, Naruto said she can train you on anything you need. We have a little training field and everything for you guys. And then they said, yay. And then Naruto said, okay, I'm back on my journey to find some new people to go to the village. And then Karin would be like, okay. So Naruto would get stopped by the Akatsuki, being the sit past of pain and Nagato. He would not want to fight the sit past of pain, so he would run past them, and then he would run past them, then he would go to Nagato, then he would say, Nagato, there's no need for all of this. I'm going to start all of the destruction and hate. And Nagato said, are you sure you can do it? Then Naruto said, yes. And he said, Pals of Pain, hold on. And then all the Pals of Pain said, yeah, Nagato, we can join him. He said he's going to help us bring this peace. And then Naruto said, Kurama, can you give this man half your chakra so his body can get back to his healthy shape? Come on. What? You can go with him. And then Naruto pretty much gave him half his chakra, and Nagato was back in his youthful. Well, he not youthful. This nigga still old. Well, he about 20-something years old still, but you can't see his bones and stuff. He got meat back on his bones. The chakra replenished him. You feel me? And then Nagato would say, thanks. Then Naruto would say, I told Naruto to give you half of his chakra, so you could anytime the Rinnegan started hurting your body, you could just activate the chakra, and the chakra would bring you back. Soon as they were heading back to Naruto village, Obito would come out and he would say, come here, Naruto. Give me my paths of pain back. And then Obito would pretty much, and then Naruto would beat the crap out of Obito. He would just be throwing hands with Obito. Obito tried to use Kamui. Naruto said, seal, absolute cancel. And he would cancel the Kamui, put in a seal on Obito. Then he would say, Obito, I don't want to fight you. I actually want you to join me. All I want to do is live in peace. You can have your other motives, but I just want you to stay loyal to my village. So, yeah. And then, yeah. So Obito would pretty much agree to join. He would agree to join Naruto village, and that's pretty much the end of this part. See you later in the next video.